ProWrestlingSheet.com.
Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan Satin here, and I'm gonna list my hits and misses from SmackDown Live this week. This week's show started with one hit and one miss. I'll start with the miss since that technically started off the episode, and that for me was Shane McMahon's backstage speech with all of the roster. I like what they were trying to go for. I always applaud them for doing something a little bit different than normal, but I just felt like this one was off the mark a little bit. It just kind of looked like Shane was doing backstage stand-up comedy for all the wrestlers. I made a joke on the Wrestling Sheet Twitter account that it reminded me of the opening of Seinfeld when he's doing stand-up in a small club. So for me, it was a miss. But Daniel Bryan's promo with AJ Styles was a major hit. I thought it was awesome. I honestly thought it was better than almost all the promos he had done while he was an active wrestler in WWE. I saw a lot of people online saying that because Daniel has openly said he wanted to wrestle Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania if he were allowed to wrestle still, that maybe this was a promo he had saved up in his head this whole time and was finally able to unleash it on behalf of AJ Styles. Whether that's the case or not, I'm not really sure, but it would make sense because it was a really good promo. It was passionate, and it really, between Paul Heyman's promo on Raw and Daniel Bryan's promo on SmackDown Live, made AJ Styles seem like a worthy contender to Brock Lesnar. And even though he had the respect of most people beforehand, I'm really excited for Survivor Series now. Another one for the hit category has to be Charlotte winning the Women's Championship. It was a good match. It was an awesome moment. It was inevitable that it was gonna happen. It might as well have been Charlotte in her hometown. And also, it was cool because Ric Flair could be there. I know a lot of people wanted it to happen at Starrcade, but everyone, we don't get to see Starrcade. Starrcade's a live event. Why wouldn't you want to see it on WWE TV? Especially if everything that's happened in the past few months to Ric Flair, and now the 30 for 30 that's aired, it only made sense to have Rick come out and do a celebration with her. It was a little odd that she pretended like she didn't know her dad was backstage, but regardless, I thought it was an awesome moment, and congratulations to Charlotte. One more hit, since I really enjoyed SmackDown Live this week, and that was SmackDown Live getting their ass whooped by the Raw roster. It was cool seeing them get revenge for the Under Siege moment that kind of kicked off all of this brand supremacy stuff for Survivor Series. And even though I thought the Shield's half shirts were very two-faced and kind of lame, I thought the whole thing itself was pretty awesome. Kurt Angle was in there looking like the Godfather, not the wrestler, like the Godfather from the movies. And also, just in general, they looked tough. It was a cool way to sell Survivor Series one last time before the pay-per-view this weekend. So I was a big fan of it. And I think it was a good way to cap off this whole feud between both sides. My last note for the misses category. Thanks, Luke. Can I try this again now? My final note for the miss category is a small one, but it drives me crazy. Where are the Fashion Files? There should be a Fashion Files every week. It's not that hard to produce these Fashion Files segments. Fashion Files is one of the most popular things on SmackDown Live. It drives me crazy when there isn't a new segment, so I'm giving a big miss to there being no Fashion Files. But other than that, I thought it was a really good show. I mean, everything was put together well. There wasn't anything quote-unquote bad that was on the show. It was good stuff. However, if you disagree with me, make sure you hit up the comments and let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about SmackDown Live this week. And also, don't forget to check out our Patreon page. It's patreon.com/wrestlingsheet, and we've got all sorts of perks on there. You can get a sticker, you can get a shirt, you can get early story alerts. Also, subscribe to us here. I'm trying to give you guys more YouTube content, so please help us out by subscribing. And make sure you follow us on all social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter at Wrestling Sheet, and I'm at Ryan Satin. Okay, that's it. I'm done for now. Officially tapping out. Until next time, stay out of the dirt and keep your eye on the sheet.
ProWrestlingSheet.com.